So, good evening, good evening. We're still smiling, we're still the FA Cup kings, and Aubameyang is very close to signing a new deal, which I'm going to come to very shortly. Before I do that, I just want to divert your attention to the most, well, I say the most expensive, it's not expensive, the richest game of football in history tonight. It could be worth up to £250 million over the next few years for Brentford or Fulham. In the playoff final, and I'll be doing a watch-along for that. I'll be joined by my partner in watch-alongs, Guna Eagle Eye. So he'll be joining me tonight. We're going to be going live on that. I'll be going live about half an hour before kick-off. So make sure you come and join in on that. The game's on Sky Sports tonight. So make sure you download HOTMIC. You can sync up with me and your TV, and you'll be banging real time as well. So with my stream, at least. I'll probably be about a minute behind as normal. But yes, I am going to be watching that game. I'm really looking forward to that, actually, because I tipped Fulham to go up. Somebody asked me a couple of weeks ago when the playoffs first came about, and I said Fulham are going up. And they're obviously in the final. They're up against Brentford. It's going to be interesting to see how Brentford go, because they fully bottled automatic promotion, didn't they? So, yeah, man, really looking forward to that tonight. And a big up everybody who's shown me some mad love on these last few videos I've done as well. It's been lit. So thank you very much. Like I said, the watch along for the FA Cup's the most viewed video ever. The Cup Semi is the second most viewed video. And the last couple of normal, like just regular streams that I've done have been pretty damn lit as well. So yeah, I know I've been slacking. I haven't really been uploading much recently, the last couple of days, but I still ain't got any Wi-Fi. So yeah, we're on the 4G settings, baby. And big up the latest member of the channel as well, Carter. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. And let's start talking about Aubameyang. Let's go straight into that. There's a lot of stories going around. Some are conflicting. Some are pretty similar, really. A lot of them are saying, listen, he's on holiday at the moment, and he fully deserves a holiday because he's been carrying this team pretty much all season. So yeah, he deserves a bit of a break, doesn't he? But obviously, after bagging 2 goals at the weekend, which turned out to be the 2 winning goals in that game. And that second goal, I can't stop watching that second goal, by the way. I must have watched that about 1,500 times so far. What a goal. But he's obviously gone away on holiday. We see that he did Instagram Live with troops, some big up troops. And he said that he wanted to see him next season. He said, I know. I'm not reading anything into that. Listen, these footballers are very smart people. Despite what people think, they're not as thick as they act sometimes. And that's not a dig at Aubameyang, by the way. But 4G is not lagging. Stick to it, bro. I'm boosting off my missus 4G because I've got no data on my phone. I can't even text anyone, bro. Yeah, it's a madness. And I need to speak to Vodafone and get some data added on because yeah, it's been a couple of days now. I'm getting kind of bored. But anyway, that's that. He's gone on holiday, and apparently, there's a couple of things that I see on online that suggest that his agent and his reps are at Colney. They were at Colney. They're going to be doing the paperwork. They're going to get everything in place, and he's going to sign the deal. Me personally, I've said for pretty much since January that we should have stuck it on him and said to him, "Listen, sign the deal before you go into that last year of your contract," because really he now holds all the cards. You know, he's in a position where he can just go, actually, I don't like that offer. That 250 was apparently being touted around 250 a week, which, let's be real, in the grand scheme of things, is what he should be getting paid at least. That's what he should be taking, is 250 a week. When you look at the likes of Aguero on about that, Sterling's on about that, you know, these are top footballers. So is Aubameyang. Yeah, maybe not technically as good, but the boy knows exactly where the back of the net is. And you know, then I've seen a report today that suggests he's wanting 300 grand and we're offering him 300 grand. There's another story that says that he'll sign a 2-year contract with an option of a 3rd. There's another one I've read that says it's a 3-year deal with an option of a 4th. I don't believe that. You know, he's 31 years old. We ain't giving him a 4-year deal or a 3-year with an option of a 4th. That'd take him up to 35. I don't think that'll happen. I think if he does sign a deal, it'd be a 2-year deal, plus the option of a 3rd, or maybe just a 3rd. But the one thing I do know is that that he is in talks, and that's a real positive thing. And by all accounts, it does look like it's going to happen. You know, like I said, I've seen so many people reporting about this different views coming out, different things coming out, conflicting, like I said, some of them. But everybody that's writing about it is getting information from somewhere. You know, the ones that make it up are the ones that don't link their report. So you'll see a story in it to say, reports suggest Aubameyang to sign a new deal, but then they won't link that report. They've blatantly made that up. The ones that have actually got a report there, that have actually got some evidence and clipped somebody else's media post or whatever it may be. For me, I think that there might be something in that, but then it's down to you as an individual to take that on board. When I spoke about this guy from January all the way through to pretty much recently, I was thinking, nah, no way. This guy's not signing a new deal. No chance. He then looked extremely happy. And why wouldn't he? He scored 2 bangers at the weekend and, well, penalty and an absolute bad goal. But he looked really happy. And afterwards, he quote tweeted Arsenal. And it was a picture of him and Arteta holding the trophy. And he put, my manager. That's now making me think, hang on a minute, you're staying. And Mikel Arteta said that he's very confident he's going to stay. And everything is leading towards the fact that he's going to sign a deal. A couple of decent journalists are putting it out there that it's pretty much done. Me personally, I'm going to flip 360 and then back again and back again. Listen, I think it's done. And I think that's why he's already gone on holiday. It's done. Yeah, he ain't going to go on holiday, then come back off holiday to go and do a deal. If he's doing the deal, I think the deal's done already. We know from previous experience with Bukayo Saka, that deal was done maybe a week and a half in advance before it was announced. So I'm gonna stick my head on the line and say it's actually done. I think it's done, and I think that, do you know what? That is massive for Arsenal if we can keep him, because let's be real here, Lacazette ain't on the same planet as him as a striker. Eddie Nketiah is still a boy, and he ain't anywhere near Lacazette, let alone near Aubameyang. To go and replace Aubameyang, yes, we could get money for him. We could get, what, 40 million quid for him maybe with less than a year left on his contract. But I think that to go and replace the level of goals that he gives us is going to cost more than the 40 million we could potentially get. So I think that could be pretty much all wrapped up already. And a lot of these stories are be leaked out by Arsenal. You know, there'll be people that work within the football club that phone their journalists, a favourite journalist, and go, oh, yeah, look, this has happened or that's happened. They'll give them little snippets. We've seen it so many times, man. These journalists are very smart people. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano, like I've said a million times before, when that guy says it's done, it's done. We're going to check his Twitter, actually. I haven't been on Twitter all day. But like I said, it is pretty close by the looks of it. And me personally, my take on it is it's done. It's just a case of announcing it now. There was something going on outside the Emirates a couple of days back where Ian Wright was there. They were filming around the Henry statue. Whether that's got anything linked to it, number 14, Henry statue, Wrighty's there. Maybe they're doing something in terms of an announcement video. I don't know. Just throwing that one out there. There could be nothing in it. It could be something for Adidas for all we know. But I do think it's done. And like I said, if it is done, then that's unbelievable news. Jesus Christ, this geezer Fabrizio Romano goes up like 70,000 followers a day. That's mental. Let me just go through his Twitter, see if he's put anything. It's all about Jadon Sancho at the moment. Nothing I can see. Alexis Sanchez has gone to Inter full time. What a waste. What a waste. Look at what we could have kept. Imagine Sanchez and Aubameyang in the same team. Jesus Christ. That would have been mad. But yeah, I do think he is going to sign. And I think that if we keep him and we go and do, in terms of outs, get rid of a lot of these players, I think that we can kick on. Whether we can go and kick on and get in Champions League football next season remains to be seen. Because let's be real, we've still got a lot of crap footballers at this football club. But if we can keep Aubameyang and get rid of the likes of Socrates, even Bellerin, get rid of him, get rid of Mustafi, I don't think that's going to happen. He's injured. So I don't think he'll be going anywhere. Bolster that midfield. That's got to be the next aim. Keep Aubameyang, get rid of some of the dross, and go and bolster that midfield. And don't forget as well, also, next season, Martinelli's going to be back. And I'm sure he's raring to go. I know he's on a plastic boot and crutches, but I'm sure he's like gagging for his injury to be sorted and get back into playing football, because he was quality, wasn't he? and he was one of the highlights, along with Aubameyang, of a shit season. So I'm hopeful, and it does look like it's all going to be done pretty damn quick. Another thing I wanted to touch on as well before I come to your comments, William Saliba. Arsenal have started dropping the content out on all their platforms, showing him in training and stuff like that. Really looking forward and excited to seeing him as well, because let's be real here, none of our defenders are any good, are they? Apart from Tierney. David Luiz is not great. Mustafi, Socrates, all the rest of them, they're not really that great, are they? And I don't want to put too much pressure on this kid, but hopefully, fingers crossed, he can come in and make us look pretty decent in defence. And he may even partner Marie, another one that we don't know how good he can be, because we ain't really seen him, have we? So, yeah, he's a big boy, isn't he, Ryan? He's a big boy, that Saliba. Do you know what I like about him from what I have seen? Is he doesn't do this two-footed sliding in on the floor like Mustafi does. He tends to stay on his feet. So we'll see what happens with him. But do smash the likes up. Like I say, anyone who has joined late, all reports are suggesting Aubameyang is that close to completing a new contract. And like I've said, me personally, I think it's done. Yeah, I don't think he would have gone on holiday without that being done. But that's just me. We have seen footballers come back off holiday to sign a deal and then go back on holiday. So I don't know. Like I said, personally, I think it's done. I'll be buzzing my tits off if it's done. And especially, listen, I don't want to see him playing left wing. I've said that all season. Don't want him there. Look where he got his goals from. And they got a penalty the other day. And then obviously that second goal, again, it's in and around the 6-yard box. That's where I want to see him. I know you can do that by playing out on the left, but I want to see him there all the time. Yeah, because I reckon if he stayed in that penalty box in the Lacazette role at striker, I personally think he could bag over 35 goals in a season. I genuinely think he could do that. Yes, I know he misses a few, that everyone misses a few. But there we go. Let me read this, kid. Super question. Why are the lads still training? Most of the first team still training. I'd imagine they're trying to treat this as like a pre-season now. That's the only way I can see it, mate. Yeah, but obviously they had 3 months off. Home training ain't going to cut it anywhere near as actually going into Colney. So I'd imagine that this is now pre-season for them. So that's the only reason I can think, mate. I know a lot of you in this chat are talking about Gabriel Magalhães. I've seen a lot of people saying, I've seen stories about him as well. A lot of stories saying that we're linked to him again. This guy as well, Diego Carlos. I should have brought him back from Sevilla when I was there at the weekend. Just banged him in the back of the car. Get in, Diego. Get in, son. We're taking you to the Emirates. Out of the two of them, I ain't fussed which one we get. I personally don't think we're getting either. I think we've got, 7 centre-backs at the club? I don't think we're getting any centre-back this window. Genuinely don't think. I heard that Aubameyang's name is still being printed on shirts. The stores have not been told to stop selling. But that's standard anyway. That's a standard thing. You know, even if you went to buy an Aubameyang shirt now from the shop, from the club shop or online, and then Aubameyang left, 9 times out of 10 the club will give you a refund. So, and you could send the shirt back and swap it for something else. That's how they normally do it. But anyway, smash the likes up. Let's get the likes up. And like I said, I am doing a watch along tonight for the big games tonight. The decider, the one to get either Fulham or Brentford into the Premier League. Me and Chig will be doing that tonight. So I'm really looking forward to watching that game. That should be really good. And yeah, man, come join in. Come join in. I personally think Fulham are going up, but we'll see. And it's going to be a good game either way. Shame again that there's no fans at the stadium, but there we go. Evening Phil on HOTMIC, he says, playing with the wing backs allow Abba and Pepe to come inside on attacks. It's almost playing with 2 inside forwards with Laka dropping off. That's very true. That is very true. But against certain teams, that'll work. Against other teams, it won't. And that's where I worry for us next season. You know, when we're playing against the better teams in the league, that will work. When you're playing against Park the Bus, against like Aston Villa, for example, or I don't know, somebody else who's shit. Actually, Villa ain't shit. I don't mind Villa. But you know what I'm saying. Lower down teams. Did you hear the Gabriel links? Yes, Hachim, I did. Sarahan says, Dream 11 for next season. Leno, Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, Aarons, Partey, Ceballos, Coutinho, Abba, Laka, Pepe, bench Martinez. You put Martinez on the bench over Leno. Jeez. Apparently Martinez is in talks for a new deal as well. Saka on the bench, Marie, Cedric, Maitland-Niles, Xhaka. No, Xhaka's got to go, boy. Martinelli, Willian, Grealish. Hey, I'll take Grealish. I'm a Grealish fanboy now. But there we go. Let's do a couple more hot mic ones. Second goal was brilliant at the weekend. How do you become a member, says Rocky. If you want to become a member, you go to YouTube to this video or any video, and there's a link in there that says become a member or join memberships. You click on it, 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 levels. So, yeah, man, go check that out. Thank you very much to everybody who is watching live. Like I said, do smash the likes up. I would appreciate that. Abba done, Coutinho done, Party done, William done, Diego Carlos done. We're a whole new team with them signings. I'm buzzing still from Saturday, and I'm buzzing for the news to say, bruv, I'd say the only one that's done out of that is probably Aubameyang, but it does look like William could be coming, doesn't it? Coutinho still possible. The thing is with these links is, I've said the problem with Coutinho and the problem with William is they're going to split people 50-50. Some people are going to go, yeah, great players, great signings. Other people are going to go, no, bang average, not good enough. Why do we keep taking their cast-offs? Yeah, so I don't know, man. Coutinho, for me, I've said it a long, long time. I don't rate him. I genuinely do not rate him. Not only that, he is staying with Bayern Munich until the end of their Champions League campaign. So I don't know what that says. I don't know whether that's anything to do with the contract. I think his contract run out on the 31st of July with them. So they must have extended that because he's staying with Bayern Munich until their Champions League's over. They're obviously 3-0 up against Chelsea. So they're into the next round because there ain't no way Chelsea are coming back. So I don't know, man. What do you think about Guendouzi's Insta post after the FA Cup? What did he say, bruv? I don't know. I don't get it. Tell me. Talk to me, darling. Talk to me. Thank you. Thank you for your donation as well, DVS. Appreciate that as always, man. I want to see Scott Parker back in the Premier League as Pirate King. Yeah, man. He's done very well as manager, isn't he? He's done very, very well, man. And thank you, mate, for that. Appreciate it. I want to see Fulham back. Fulham's a sick away day, bruv. We're saying that Brentford. I don't know when the new stadium's going to be done, but there's a pub on every corner of the current one. So you could go all 4 corners and have a pint. It would be so great for the team to have fans at the final. What a shame. Would have been a bigger boost for them. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a shame. It was a shame, Wolf Siege. But listen, it don't taint the FA Cup for me. Yes, it's gutting that we couldn't be there and nobody could go. It's a bit crap that they didn't walk up the steps and put the trophy up. It's a bit crap that they had to go and get their medals and pick them up. But it's still the FA Cup, mate. And history will tell you in 30, 40, 50 years' time, in 2020, Arsenal won the FA Cup. It won't say, oh, they weren't allowed to walk up the steps. And all that. So, listen, I've seen a lot of salty fans out there, right? And I'm not one to go and slag off other clubs, really. I tend to not do that. I tend to just stick to slagging my own club off because I demand us to be better. Yeah, and I feel that I'm looking at it going, right, this person ain't good enough, get him out. When I'm looking at rival fans slagging us off for winning the FA Cup and the way we're celebrating, the way we cheated. I've seen so many replays of that Martinez handball. He weren't out the box. What's the issue? I don't get it. You know, the Kovacic second yellow was a joke. I can't lie. That was an absolute fucking joke. And if that was the opposite way round, I'd be fuming. But I don't necessarily think the referee was that poor. I don't. I genuinely don't. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it. Listen, a lot of fans out there are just jealous we've won it again. And we've had our worst season for 20-odd years. So I get it. I understand that. But at the same time, just chill, man. Just chill. You guys go and do what you're doing. You're buying Werner in that one, yeah, and Havertz and all that lot. We're sitting here looking at Willian and Coutinho, mate. So there's kind of levels to this right now, isn't there? So yeah, I don't know why Chelsea fans have got so aggy over it, but there you go. Anyway, let's do a few more comments. Big up Connor in the chat on Hot Mic. Hey, bruv, I'm not ignoring you either. I've got no data. Yeah, I need to speak to Vodafone and get some data sorted out, man. I've got no Wi-Fi either. Life's pretty bad right now. I'm still waiting for Movistar to come and fit my fibre. I don't know what's going on, and then I've used all my data. So tomorrow I'm going to go and get a SIM card, Spanish SIM. Oh, check this as well, very quickly. Yeah, anyone who's got an iPhone 11, how have you not told me this? Because you guys know I've got an iPhone 11. It's got a dual SIM thing on it, yeah? So you can have 2 SIM cards running at the same time. How has nobody told me that? How did I not know about that? So yeah, I'm going to go and get a Spanish SIM card with as much data as I can on it tomorrow and run them both together. So there we go. Lee Romano. Right, I'll tell you something, mate. He's lit, isn't he? He is such a sick journo. It is unbelievable. Did you see him right celebration? I didn't, mate. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I was too busy out celebrating myself. I can't get through to on YouTube. Too famous. Well, I don't know. I've got 1,050 people watching, Connor. Did you pay the ref? No, bruv, come on. You got to admit, yeah, that was mad. Aubameyang just had you on strings at the weekend. Yeah, it was class, man. Really good. I'm so buzzing, man. I'm so happy that we won that again. Such a crap season. But there we go. Yes, let's talk about Guendouzi very quickly. I know he's on holiday. I don't know whether he went on holiday before the game, but he wasn't at Wembley. And I know that on his Insta at some point he put happy holidays or something. Don't know whether that was just after the cup final, during or before. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. How did you not know that? Well, look at your profile picture, you joker. But yeah, I didn't know that, mate. I Googled it earlier and found out that it has a dual SIM. So yeah. But yeah, Arsenal are demanding about 40 million quid for Guendouzi. If we could get 40 million, that's massive because that can pay for party. So yeah, I'll be over the moon with that. Getting Willian is like trying to compete with someone who passes you their used iPhone 8 because they're just getting a new 10. Boy, that's some butchering of Willian. Put some respect on Willian's name. My guy, man. Hope you're well. No, listen, I think Willian's good. I've said this a million times before. I'm not going to keep repeating myself on it. He's their second top goal scorer this season. So, yeah, man, I would take him. I would take him. And he's a massive upgrade, like I said yesterday. I caused a few people to get a little bit upset with me saying about Reece Nelson. Oh, yeah, well, let's be real. 3 goals in his entire Arsenal career. Willian's got 3 times that this season. If you want to get better, you put better players in, whether it's short term or not. And Willian's a better player than Reece Nelson. So there we go. When is the next time you will win the league? It's been ages now. You think you can break Tottenham's record of 50 years? You joker. Bruv, that's what? We've done 16 years. Another 34 from now. Jesus Christ, I'll be on a Zimmer frame, mate. Phil Dunkley. Nobody's gone yet, mate. Nobody's gone yet. Mesut Ozil's still in Turkey. Guendouzi's still on holiday. And anybody who's joining late, Arsenal are very close to getting the Aubameyang contract sorted out. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, really. We'll be back with a watch-along for the Championship playoff final. So make sure you come back and check that out. Guna Eagle Eye will be watching that with me. His link's down there. Download HOTMIC. You can sync your TV up onto my stream tonight. So you'll be in real time with me. So go and check that out. Use my code. The code is in the description as well. And follow me on all the socials. All links below. All have a wicked evening. I'll be back in about an hour and a half, I'd imagine. Something like that. Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes or so for that game. So I'm out of here. Latest, peeps.